Hello and welcome everyone, it's Martin here with CryptoGains. Happy Monday, and we're beginning this week with a discussion of the correlation between Bitcoin and equities. In particular, on this chart from Glassnode, we have the correlation between Bitcoin and the S&P 500 in black. What we can see is a steady increase from around the beginning of the year, where we had correlations approximately at 0, which means that the assets are completely uncorrelated, raising all the way to approximately 0.5, which is fairly robust correlation, suggesting that the two asset classes are moving in parallel. And this is one of the reasons why we saw a correction in Bitcoin, which was simply caused by the fact that it now follows the stock market more closely. We had a correction in the S&P 500 earlier in the month of March, and we experienced the same thing in Bitcoin. But what is more important for us as Bitcoin traders, according to analysis from Glassnode once again, the illiquid supply of Bitcoin, or the supply which is moved in cold storage, tends to outpace the liquid and the highly liquid supply by quite a lot and is steadily increasing. This is caused by institutional demand, and institutional investors such as Tesla, MicroStrategy, Grayscale continue to hoard Bitcoin and putting it into cold storage. And as the liquid and highly liquid supply is not sufficient to satisfy demand, this is driving Bitcoin prices higher. So let's see how we can actually trade some of these insights. First of all, we're beginning with the 1 hour chart of Bitcoin versus Tether. We just broke above 57,000 with very robust movement of the MACD indicator above 0 and the relative strength index approaching overbought territory. So over 57,000 buy opportunity in Bitcoin. We targeted 58,000 and then 59,000. Conversely, if we break below 56,500, which was the previous resistance area, which is now turned into a support, we could be declining all the way down to 55,600 and 55,300 afterwards. Next, we're moving to Ethereum versus Tether. Once again, very substantial spike above 1,700. So to me, over 1,720, there is an opportunity to buy. My first target is going to be around 1,770. If that level is breached, then of course the next level is 1,800, which is a critical level for Ethereum. However, if we break below 1,700, we could be declining all the way down to 1,685 and 6,065. We could also see that this move is supported by relative strength index readings above 50, considered more on the bullish side, and MACD indicator moving more and more above the 0 level. Next, we're moving into an opportunity in Polkadot versus Tether, and this is a straight buy opportunity. So here is a more simple setup on the 4 hour chart. The MACD indicator just about to cross above 0, supported by the relative strength index reading, which moved about above the 50 level. So over 33, to me there is an opportunity to buy Polkadot with target at 36 and fairly conservative stop loss at 32. And another opportunity today is presented in Bitcoin Cash versus Tether, which again is recovering very robustly. And what we have is MACD indicator crossing above the 0 line, giving us a signal for more bullish sentiment, supported with relative strength index readings above 50. Therefore, over 510, buying Bitcoin Cash with targeted 529 and stop loss at 500. Once again, giving us a favorable 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And the final idea for today is for Chainlink versus Tether. 27.5, our pivotal level, very similar setup. Relative strength index climbing above 50 and MACD crossing above 0. Both of them converging to give us that bullish signal for buying Chainlink when above 27.5. We target 29 and stop loss at 26.5. As always, keep learning with the video education section and the CryptoGains Market Insight subsection, and join the Crypto Signals Made Easy channel for lots of insightful analysis, articles and trading ideas. Thanks for joining me today, trade wisely and have a good week. Bye bye. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, and if you liked what you see and you're not already with us, click on the link in the description below and become part of the StormGain community. That way you will never miss another opportunity and you will become a more profitable crypto trader. See you soon.